Well, speaking of goofy arrests, I saw a piece of this video on Twitter a couple days ago. I didn't realize there was a full video out, but this guy had an absolute meltdown, a full-blown conniption because of a seatbelt ticket, so he starts ripping up his own money. It's pretty wild.
On July 1st, 2022, observed the driver of a vehicle not wearing his seatbelt in Raymond, Wisconsin. As part of the sheriff's office Click It or Ticket campaign, a traffic stop was initiated. As the deputies were pulling him over, they observed the 36-year-old male driver hastily putting on his seatbelt.
Allegedly.
See that? Mm-hmm. Are you gonna point at me? 5-3 Wisconsin traffic. Southbound G on ramp.
Isn't money destruction a felony? I've always heard that, but I feel like it's a myth.
Because your seatbelt isn't on, and we're actually out. You put it on when we were pulling up behind you. I watched you.
That's not true.
And he looked.
Your body was fully leaned forward, sir. When you took the turn on.
I watched you put it on. We're not going to argue about a $10 seatbelt ticket.
It's right here.
Okay, driver's license and insurance. Okay.
I'm not giving you nothing. It's not.
Driver's license and insurance, sir. You're going to make this more difficult.
Oh man, his wife is so upset, or his sister.
Do you see this?
Not mutually exclusive, I guess.
We're not wearing a seatbelt. That's not true. I have this on.
Driver's license and insurance, sir.
Are you planning on killing us today?
No, you're not going to kill you. Okay?
I'm an American. I have my seatbelt.
Oh, that's great to know. Okay, you were not wearing a seatbelt when you drove past me. We saw you putting it on while we were behind you. You can argue this all day long and make this even worse for yourself.
He kind of looks like a younger Alex Jones. Like, I feel like we took a time portal back to the past to watch an Alex Jones interaction.
You're making a big driver's license and insurance, sir. You're making a bigger deal out of this than it has to be.
For my seatbelt being
Yes.
on?
Yep.
Why? I have my seatbelt.
You have a traffic violation. Your seatbelt was not on, sir, so can you have your driver's license and insurance?
With your body camera, I have my seatbelt on. They're running, right?
Abruptly, he became erratic and started to destroy his possessions, such as his sunglasses and the money in his wallet.
I want to see them beeping, though.
Because I watched you put them on, sir. Now please put them on or I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle. And when I do so, that's a lawful order. And if I have to, I can forcibly remove you from the vehicle, sir.
You want me to step out of the vehicle, huh? You want me to break my glasses, too? This is the clip I saw.
That's your problem.
Huh? Now you're making me break my glasses. Thanks.
I want your driver's license and your insurance.
Okay, you want me to rip my money, too, huh? You want me to rip my money? You little whore? Okay, fine, I'll rip my money. How about that, then, huh?
Your driver's license, sir.
Look what you're making me do.
Take my money. Take this, too.
And there goes my insurance.
Driver's license, sir.
Destroying all my stuff, ruining my holiday, accusing me of something I'm doing, ripping up the money. I spent $500 for my fucking family.
That's great. Driver's license, sir.
Nothing.
Are you intoxicated, sir?
Bullshit.
What kind of drugs are you on, sir?
You need this too. We'll just rip that up too.
What kind of
I don't even know what that was. That was probably just like an actual, like, credit card or something. He fucking manhandled it.
Can I have your driver's license, please?
We'll rip all this up too. Got enough now. Here, take this.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so you can take my money. So you can take my money.
Remain in the vehicle, sir. I'll be back up with you, okay?
Well, we can't anymore. You ripped it.
You take my fucking money. That's bullshit. My seatbelt's on and they're accusing me of something. That's bullshit. You can't ever enjoy life anymore around here without being harassed and accused of something. I have my fucking seatbelt on.
It's very telling that his passenger hasn't said anything. I feel like she would have defended him. I think it's very clear he did not have his seatbelt on.
This dude's freaking out because we stopped him for a seatbelt and he put it on when we were behind him. Like literally freaking out. He's tearing up money and he's freaking out. So if you just want to go up there with him while I run him out real quick and issue him this citation. He's freaking out. Seriously.
Can't enjoy life, but can rip up my money. Well, yeah.
They pull up on me and say I don't have my seatbelt on. It's right here. I can see it. I can taste it.
What?
Do you realize how you're acting right now? Irrational.
It's upsetting to me.
Upsetting to you that you drove?
Well, it's going to be more upsetting when you realize you ripped up all your money.
Don't give me that.
Okay.
That's always one thing that, when I never really got bad gamer rage, but I do remember, like, a couple times in the past with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I'd get so fucking pissed off that I would try and, like, break my controller, but I'd always have that eureka moment, like, wow, this is just going to make me even angrier if I do break my controller. I wonder why humans are so inclined to start breaking shit when they get mad, because that just makes it much worse. Then you're mad about whatever, you know, set you off having the freak out, and then you're mad because you just broke your shit. It's just like this never-ending cycle. It's just like a caveman brain kind of thing. It just actually keeps you mad and then just making you more and more mad. You become your own worst enemy, your own enabler. Just self-control. Well, it's like the lack of self-control. Well, I guess not really. I have control over my controller, so I'll break it. That'll show me. Thanks to 10 gift subs, Ethereal. Appreciate the fat drop again, man. And thanks for resub. Crispy, Worthless, Axe, Travesty, and Ezra. It's to release the anger, but it makes things worse. It doesn't really release it, though. In those moments where I got the gamer rage, I didn't release anything. It just made me even more mad. Because then I was just mad about, like, potentially breaking the controller. Or another... Here, this is a good example. Like, basketball. When I was playing basketball and I'd really fuck up, I'd like stomp around sometimes and I'd hurt my ankle doing that because I'm like fucking like slamming my foot or something. Like I hurt myself. Like I just take all the anger out instantly and end up making myself much angrier. That's cute. I mean, that's like a super normal reaction to getting mad, and I don't know why, because it just makes everything significantly worse. Things you resub don't know. Like punching a brick wall. I've never punched anything in anger, I don't think. I've never gone that Neanderthal mode, because that's... you're just gonna hurt even more. Thanks you resub, Carter. Stomp around's probably not the right word, like kicking things. Like, you kick the ball, you kick the bleachers or something, like that kind of shit is more what I'm talking about. Not necessarily stomping around like you get sent to your room as a child. That probably wasn't the right term, but I think you know what I mean. Studies have also confirmed that taking out anger on objects makes it worse and is bad long term. Well, you don't say, because then you break your shit and it makes it much worse. Thanks to resub Apex. This dude just ripped up like $200 or something. There's no way he released his anger. He's still angry, and now he's out $200, and he also ripped up his fucking car insurance, or, vehicle registration. Like, it's all just much worse.
Tearing up cash from his car and throwing it all over the place.
There's a tier 1 lol bad and
I have my
resub.
seatbelt on, and you're giving me a
Cutie.
ticket for my seatbelt being on.
I have your seatbelt on.
My seatbelt's on, you give me a ticket. You're taking my goddamn thing, you're giving me a ticket for my damn seatbelt on.
You do not have a seatbelt on.
My seatbelt is on. When you pull up to the stop, my seatbelt is on.
It's not on.
It
was
is
on
on
when we pulled up because
It's
you put it
been
on when you got on the interstate.
That's not true.
Oh my god.
That's not true. My seatbelt's on.
You're delusional.
My seatbelt is on. You pull up to the traffic stop.
Well, yeah, you had it on.
My seatbelt is on.
How does this go on for 10 minutes? What's
If I drive
left?
past you, right? And I don't have my seatbelt on, and then you get behind me and I put my seatbelt on. Does that mean you have
That's
it on?
not true. I'm not admitting guilt to anything. My seatbelt is on.
Yeah, it seems like they just get into a little bit of back and forth here. He doesn't rip anything else up.